Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're just in hour one and the excitement is here, the energy is here, because joining us right now is Rhys. He's a musician who has a major in music and also songwriting and has released his debut solo single. It's called What Would We Be? We've got to check this out.
Now I have to leave. Everything is broken. Everything is lost. I never thought this would be the cost. And happiness is fading. Sun is setting now. I've never wanted to break your heart. Tell us both.
Okay. Come on, we've got to give him a feel-good welcome for that. Yes, Rhys. So you just gave me insight into that little clip we watched, that this was shot in a parking lot, and it's looking so good. Also, your vocals help. I mean, coming together, it's just so beautiful. Thanks for being here, Connor.
Oh, it's wonderful to be here. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, listen, can we get into that first single first and foremost? What is it about? How does the music tapestry of it all come together to form the single, What Would We Be?
So it started out as a letter to an ex. We went through quite a rough patch and ended up splitting our own ways. And it's just sort of an ode to what could have happened. If things were a little bit different, if we were in different places, if we were different people, what could have actually been different?
Oh, the questions.
Yes. How do you feel about the nickname that's been circling about you, called Tarzan with a Voice? Are we just, is that going to stick?
I will take it. I won't say no.
It's going to stick. I can see that.
I'm just kidding. I just wanted to start it. But it's really great to have you, and it's also nice to know where the musical inspiration comes from.
Right.
I mean, apparently the family that you have around you is a big inspiration for what you put out there. Tell me a bit more about how that fuels you.
Yeah, so my parents are my biggest support system ever.
Wow.
I think I can count on one hand the amount of gigs they've missed in my life.
Wow.
They go completely out of their way to support us. My brother's also in musical theatre, so we've both gone this sort of route, and it's obviously a challenging one, but the support makes it so much easier.
Wow, that's a rare thing to say. I'm just going to put it out there. I mean, time and time again, we see musicians here, and it's almost like a moment of convincing your parents that this is the path I want to take. Shout out to your folks, man.
Oh, huge.
That's incredible. Okay, well, you also studied psychology, which I think is really interesting. I mean, it's all about human behavior, how things work. How does that tie into your music?
It's so fascinating. We actually had a subject called Music, Health and the Brain, and it was all about how formative music can actually be for young minds. In education, in inspiration, it's really just such an important tool, especially for youngsters.
Yeah, 100%.
It's incredible how that enriches the music, and also it's important to allow people a platform to get up on stage and take all of the anxiety away and just allow them to address it. Like an open mic night, which would be a perfect platform for that, I'm sure. It's basically like a psychology session with a bit of music.
I love that.
That's the gig coming up, right, isn't it? So tell me a bit more about that one.
So, there's a lot of really cool stuff happening. I think I've never been more excited to be releasing music consistently. I've got 2 more songs that have already been produced and are ready to rumble. So over the next sort of year, we're just going to be releasing, and it's going to be quite special.
Oh, well, we're looking forward to it. We're excited. Talk to me about the season you're in, though, because I feel like you're in a winning season where you feel like, let's go. And oftentimes, music, it's a creative path, so you get creative blocks as well. So what is different now? What's going on?
You know what? I've always been a big believer in sort of divine timing, ultimate timing, and I think everything happens for a reason when you're ready for it to happen. So no matter whichever direction you end up taking, you will always end up in the end goal that you've always were meant to be there, you know? So I think for me it's a matter of the journey and not questioning anything, just taking it as it comes.
Oh, that is beautiful.
It is,
Carl spoke about open mic night. How do we get tickets? How do we get involved? Connor, tell us more.
So you can contact me and we can have a chat.
DM, or can we give yourself a number?
Into the DM.
You can
give yourself a number to Campbell. I'm just asking. We need to get tickets. How?
Somebody wants to be your Jane. Tell them now.
You can contact me on any social media. My WhatsApp number is out there.
Oh, really? Is it true?
Well.
Great.
If you look hard enough.
Love to see it.
All right, so you're going to be performing for us as well. Any teasers? Are you going to do some unreleased stuff, perhaps? Yes. I mean, are you taking requests? We'd like to know.
So we will obviously be performing the latest single, What Would We Be? And then we're going to give you a little bit of a sneak peek into the next song that's coming.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we definitely are in for such a treat. We're looking forward to it. His name is Rhys. Get to know him. He's from Joburg, but just here in the Mother City to give you something super special on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.